Dear student, welcome back to English language class. This is session 12. Now, like in the previous session, we are going to have a refreshment session this time also. And you can guess what it will be. In the last class, we discussed tenses, and in this class, we are going to discuss active and passive voice, which you already know. You know that passive voice occurs only with verbs used transitively. That is, verbs that can be followed by an object. You know that the usual pattern of English sentences is subject, verb, and object. SVO. Look at this sentence. The little girl sings a song. What does the little girl sing? The little girl sings a song. So a song is the object. Now, sings is the verb. This verb is a transitive verb in this sentence. But the same verb in the sentence, the little girl sings. Here there is no object. So the same verb is intransitive verb here. So there are some verbs which are used transitively and intransitively. So this particular verb sings is used transitively and intransitively. All right. So remember, when the verb is transitive, we can change that into passive form. Now take another example. The little girl sings loudly. Here, loudly is the adverb. It is not an object. All right. So again, sings is an intransitive verb. I hope you understood the difference between transitive verb and intransitive verb. This is very, very important. Transitive verbs have object, but intransitive verbs do not have an object. Only if there is an object, we can change the voice of the verb. All right. Now, let's go to the lesson. The little girl sings a song. This sentence is in simple present tense. All right, because sings is simple present. Now, how to change this into passive form? Remember, when you are changing a sentence into passive form, you should not change the tense of the sentence. How to change this? A song is sung by the little girl. So here, sings changes to is sung. A song becomes the subject here. The little girl becomes the object. So the subject in the sentence, which is in active form, becomes the object of the sentence, which is in passive voice. And the object becomes the subject. The form of the verb also changes, but the meaning doesn't change. All right? So remember, in the first sentence, the subject little girl is the doer of the action. When the subject is the doer of the action or active, the sentence is said to be in active voice. And if the subject, in the, like in the second sentence, is song, it is not active, it is passive. Action is done to the subject song, isn't it? So the sentence is in passive voice. I hope it is clear. Now, the form of the passive voice sentence is the appropriate form of to be. Here it is and past participle form of the verb. The past participle form of sing is sung. Sing, sang, sung. That is the third form. So it is this third form, that is past participle form, we use in passive voice. I hope it is clear to all of you. Now, If a sentence has got two objects, if the verb has got two objects, that is direct and indirect object, then how to change the voice? Look at this sentence. My brother gave me a birthday gift. Here, my brother is the subject, gave is the verb, me is the indirect object, a birthday gift is the direct object. Now, there are two ways to change this. The first is, I was given a birthday gift by my brother, or a birthday gift was given to me by my brother. So these two ways are correct. Okay, both are correct. Remember, this sentence is in past simple, that is gave is in past simple. Now, let us see how to change the sentences in different tenses to passive voice. First, let us take present tense. Present simple. I have taken most of the examples from your literature textbook. The poet cites a long stretch of daffodils. Here the sentence is in present simple, cites. So how to change this into passive form? A long stretch of daffodils is cited by the poet. All right. So this is in passive form. This is in present simple. Cites changes to is cited. Next one. Present continuous. The little match girl is selling matchsticks. So here matchsticks is the object. It becomes a subject in passive form. Little match girl is the subject in active voice, but it becomes the object in passive form. Matchsticks are being sold by the little match girl. Here are is used because the subject is plural. Matchsticks. All right. Next one. Present perfect. Wilhelmine has discovered a skull. You know that this is from After Blenheim. A skull has been discovered by Wilhelmine. So here, has discovered becomes has been discovered. I hope it's clear. Next one. Present continuous. Present perfect continuous. The 6 humans have been holding their log of wood for a long time. Remember, present perfect continuous doesn't have a passive form. Now let us move to past tense. Past simple. The 8 athletes lifted the fallen one. Here the 8 athletes is the subject, lifted is the verb, the fallen one is the object. In passive form, the fallen one was lifted by the 8 athletes. By the 8 athletes. Past continuous. The bangle sellers were selling bangles in the temple fair. Bangles were being sold by the bangle sellers in the temple fair. So past continuous being is used. Remember, in present tense also, present continuous also, being is used. Past continuous also, were being sold by the bangle sellers. All right, being is used. In perfect tense, Roald Dahl and his team had done a survey before writing the poem Television. Roald Dahl wrote the poem Television, right? A survey had been done by Roald Dahl and his team before writing the poem Television. So had done becomes had been done. Remember, in perfect tense, BEEN is used. Continuous tense, BEING is used. Now, like in the present perfect continuous form, past perfect continuous form also doesn't have a passive form. I have just written a sentence here. Abu bin Adam had been serving many people for years. It doesn't have a passive form. Now let us move to future tense. Future simple. The red-faced foreigner will buy the warrior during his next visit. So this will be changed to the warrior will be bought by the red-faced foreigner during his next visit. Will buy becomes will be bought. The past participle form of buy is bought. Now future continuous. Future continuous also doesn't have a passive form. Okay? Not like present continuous and past continuous. They have passive form, but future continuous tense doesn't have a passive form. But I have written a sentence. Miss Fairchild will not be meeting Mr. Easton in the near future. So will not be meeting. You cannot change this into passive form. Future perfect. The children of Venus will have helped Margot later. Margot will have been helped by the children of Venus later. Will have helped becomes will have been helped. Now, like in past and present perfect continuous, future perfect continuous tense also doesn't have a passive form. The scientists will have been doing various tests to invent a vaccine against coronavirus by August. Now, there is no passive form here. I've changed a little bit in that sentence. The scientists will have been doing various tests to invent a vaccine against coronavirus for 6 months by August. It also doesn't have a passive form. Now, let us see when a sentence has got modal auxiliaries, how to change this into passive form. One should keep one's promises. Here, we can change this into passive form like this. Promises should be kept. Should is the modal, be plus past participle form of the verb. Kept. Keep is kept. Second one, Anil can do this work. Can is the modal auxiliary. So this work can be done by Anil. Third one, you must wash your clothes. Your clothes must be washed. Next one, children ought to serve their parents. Parents ought to be served by the children. Last one may accomplish many things by a little effort. Many things may be accomplished by a little effort. I hope it's clear. The form is modal plus modal here. The modals used are should, can, must, ought to, may. All right. Plus be plus past participle form of the verb. Now, how to change interrogative sentences, questions into passive form? Let's see. Why did Portia's father design the casket test? How to change this into passive form? Why was the casket test designed by Portia's father? Here, did design becomes was designed. Okay. Portia's father is the subject here and casket test is the object. But here, the casket test becomes the subject and Portia's father becomes the object. Next one. Who broke this vase? By whom was this vase broken? Third one. Do you expect his arrival? Is his arrival expected by you? Remember not to change the tense of the sentence. Here, the second one, broke is past tense, simple past, so was broken. Okay. And in the third one, do expect, sorry, changes to is expected. Okay. So we have not changed the tense of the sentence. Next one, have you completed your classwork? Has your classwork been completed? Here, you is the subject, classwork is the object. That is why we have used the subject. That's why we have used have. Have completed is the verb here. But here, your classwork is the subject. That's why we have used has here. All right. Has your classwork been completed? Have completed changes to has been completed. All right. Has your classwork been completed? Next one. Can anyone do this? Can this be done by anyone? All right. I hope it's clear to everyone. Now let us move to imperative sentences. You know that imperative sentences means orders, requests, commands, etc. Take this home. How to change this? We can use let here. Let this be taken home. Okay. Let this be taken, take changes to be taken. Next one. Do not trespass. You are warned not to trespass. You are warned not to trespass. Next one. Write a leave letter to the principal. You are instructed to write a leave letter. Are instructed to write a leave letter. Treat the animals kindly. Let the animals be treated kindly. Leave the room. You're ordered to leave the room. Now, there are some other examples. Look at this, slightly different from the others. They hope that they can reach the destination by evening. So here you can use it, the impersonal it. It is hoped that the destination can be reached by evening. All right. Instead of writing they here, you can use it is hoped that the destination can be reached by evening. Next one. Here, preposition is there. When there is a preposition, you must repeat that preposition when you are rewriting it. All right. He laughed at the old man. The old man was laughed at by him. Okay. If there is no at, you will not score marks. I hope this is also clear. Now, this time I'm giving you CELQ now at the end. Okay. Children, when do we use passive form? Here there are three ways. In three contexts, we use passive form. Look at this. The action is more important than who or what does it, than the subject. Okay, the action is more important. Although who or what does it is still mentioned. So the subject is still mentioned. Okay, so in that case, we use passive form. Another case is who or what does the action is as important or noteworthy as the action itself. So both are important. The action as well as the doer is important and is placed at the end of the sentence. See, who or what does the action is as important or noteworthy as the action itself and is placed at the end of the sentence for special emphasis. Okay. Then another case, another context. Who or what does the action is not mentioned at all because it is unknown, obvious, or unimportant. It's not important. All right. So here I have given you 4 sentences in active voice. You have to change this into passive form and you have to see the explanation given above match with that. Okay. So the first sentence, you have to change this into passive voice and you have to write which of this is the real explanation. The explanation is appropriate to that particular passive sentence. Let's see this. I hope you read this. The first sentence is, you insert the paper into the printer with the smoother side facing up. How to change this into passive voice? And which is the correct explanation? That is A, B, or C. To which category does this belong? Second one is a computer marks the paper. Question 3. The new company secretary has made a very serious error. Question 4 is they say the company is on the verge of bankruptcy. Now you can write the answers yourself. I hope all of you got the answers. Now let us see the answers. The first one is, you know that the sentence is in simple present tense. The answer is the paper is inserted into the printer with the smoother side facing up. So the explanation, appropriate explanation is the C. Who or what does the action is not mentioned because it is unknown, obvious, or unimportant. Okay, so it's just like an instruction or somebody is telling somebody. All right. So here, who is inserting the paper is not important. All right. Next one. The exam papers are marked by a computer. It's obvious. The option A is correct. The action is more important than who or what does it. Although who or what does it is still mentioned. Who or what does this? What does this? It's done by a computer. It's mentioned there. All right. Next one. A very serious error has been made by the new company secretary. It's also very clear. Option B is correct. Who or what does the action is as important or noteworthy as the action itself and is placed at the end of the sentence for special emphasis. So who does the action? A new company secretary. So that is also important. That's very important as the action itself. All right. Now, question 4. There are two ways to uh, make this sentence passive. You can use either the impersonal it or begin with the company. Okay, you can see the answers. It is said that the company is on the verge of bankruptcy. Then another option is the company is said to be on the verge of bankruptcy. And this is again option C. That is who or what does the action is not mentioned because it is unknown and it's obvious or unimportant. Okay. I hope it's clear. Now let us move to question B, which also comes under CELQ. Here, the question is, complete the following sentences with an appropriate form of have and the words in brackets. Okay? You can read the question. I'll just read out one example so that it will be easy for you to do this exercise. One example is the curtains look shabby. I really must, in brackets it is given clean. So how to change this? The curtains look shabby. I really must have cleaned. I really must have them cleaned. Okay. So likewise, you have to change the following sentences using the appropriate form of have. I hope it's clear. So the first one is I went to the dentist, in brackets tooth and fill. Using these words, you have to add appropriate word or form of have also. Complete this sentence. Next one, the car looks filthy already. I, in brackets, just clean yesterday. Third one is the grass is getting long again. We should, in brackets, cut. Question 4, they have just moved into an old house. It's in a terrible condition, so they, in brackets, decorate. Sentence 5 is, while they were away on holiday, they, in brackets, house break into. Now you can pause the video and write the answers yourself. Try to write the answers yourself. All right. I hope you got the answers. Let's check the answers. First one, I went to the dentist to have a tooth filled. Second one, the car looks filthy already. I just had it cleaned yesterday. Question 3, the answer 3 is the grass is getting long again. We should have it cut. Fourth one, they have just moved into an old house. It's in a terrible condition, so they are having it decorated. Question 5, answer for that. While they were away on holiday, they had their house broken into. I hope you understood it. Now, children, usually we can use get also. While speaking, we use the word get. To get it, I went to the dentist to get a tooth filled, right? I just get it cleaned. I just got it cleaned. Sorry, I just got it cleaned yesterday. All right. Now, but you know that in one of these sentences, you cannot replace get. Uh, Here also, the other sentences also, while writing, we don't use get. Okay. While speaking, we use get. But in one of these sentences, we cannot use get. I hope you identified the sentence where we cannot use get while speaking also. It's the last one. While they were away on holiday, they got their house broken into. Can we use that? It is wrong because it would give the impression that you wanted or you arranged for this undesirable thing to happen. Right? So there, even while speaking, you cannot use get. All right? Only have you can use here. I hope you enjoyed this quiz time. So children, this is the end of session 12. Thank you.